Hey guys, it's Adrian here. This is week 8 of Art of Translowness, and this week we are discussing like friendship and solidarity within the trans community. I would consider myself to be fairly active, like Zach said, in the community. Beyond being on this YouTube channel and being the co-founder of Art of Translowness on Tumblr, I also participated in another collab channel, Beefheads Fitness, for a while. And then I also set up but didn't actually get to participate in the face-to-face support group, trans male support group in Lincoln, Nebraska, and will actually be attending my first support group, my face-to-face support group in St. Louis on Friday, so I'm pretty excited about that. But yeah, I'd say I'm pretty out and about. That's kind of the way I like it. But I guess onto the topic of friendship, or just kind of having this community, really when I first started considering a physical transition, I got to pick the brain of a former classmate, high school classmate, and I owe a lot of thanks to him. I'm not going to name him because I think he's stealth now. I haven't actually talked to him in a while. But he let me take him out to coffee and basically drill him, which I found out later was pretty unprecedented because he does not like talking about his transition, and I had no clue. And I just interviewed him and sought out every detail of his transition, which now I've come to find is really rude. But he dealt with me, and so thank you for that. I owe him a lot. But beyond that, I find that the older trans guys in my life have been such an invaluable resource. Like the guy who first helped me, even though he was my age, he was much further along in his transition. Ryan Salons has helped me a ton. Like, if any time I'm stumped, if any time I'm having issues, I go to Ryan, and he knows everything about everything. And then there was another guy that I really became tight with before I left town, who was going to help me co-facilitate the support group in Lincoln. It was really nice having him around. But really, Zach obviously is like my best friend and my brother, and having someone around you who's experiencing these same things as you, in a timeline similar to you, is like just a godsend. It has helped immensely to be able to. I mean, we even like got together at times and we would watch porn. Like, we would like go through and like really try to hash out like our issues, like our trans issues together. Like, and like we knew everything about each other, and like I know that he knows like every word in my narrative and in my like trans narrative, and I know most of his. And like knowing that you have someone like that like you can open up to and have around is just like, it's such a relief. And I really encourage guys to have a buddy system, like seriously have a buddy system. And I think that it has helped me figure out who I am, being able to sort through everything with Zach, and it's been great, And in terms of solidarity, Zach really dived into this. I would check out his video for sure. I mean, I obviously support all my trans brothers, like, I don't have... Sorry, I'm, like, just trying to get comfortable. I don't have any issues with any type of gender expression. Like, I can be femme. I'm not traditionally masculine. I'm not really traditionally anything. If anything, I'm traditionally hipster, if that's, like, a thing. I don't really have any sort of prejudice against these younger dudes figuring out their identity and like using the trans label to help them figure it out. I don't think that those people hurt the community. If they end up not being trans, like, I don't care. It does not like hurt my life or like have any type of effect on my life. And I think that we should all be accepting of everyone who's different than us. We're already fighting like a hard enough battle as it is to try to establish some kind of hierarchy within the community. Like, it's not okay. And I don't want people to feel like they need to have their gender expression policed by other trans people. We're already experiencing that enough from just like the people around us in our lives, and I know it exists. You know, like, that pressure is real and tangible, and it sucks. And so I just want people to remember that people aren't living like your same life, and people aren't experiencing the trans identity in the same way, and they will not have the same timeline as you, and the same thoughts and feelings about how they feel about themselves as they relate to the world. And like, we just need to accept that. It's just like a fact. But more than just the trans male community, I would like to see more interaction with the trans women, just in the community. Like, I don't, I feel like I know hundreds, I could recognize hundreds of trans men, but I've only actually like had a legitimate conversation with one trans woman in my life, and that was the trans woman that Zach and I met for coffee. I actually just saw her a couple days ago, and she looked great, you know, and really happy. And I don't know why I don't seek out those people more often, because I do think we have a lot of common. I guess it just hasn't been something that I've done or really thought about, and I probably should. And I think that's probably something I'm going to pursue a little bit more, trying to find some kind of bridge to gap the divide between the trans men and the trans women. I don't know what it is. Tried to connect with some trans women at Pride in St. Louis this summer. It didn't really work out. But I'm interested in that. So, that's kind of it. Buddy system, bros. Like, it is great. Like, you need a buddy. Highly recommend it. But that's about all I have to say. Yeah, I'll see you next week.